got a sea bass. I think it's a keeper. Yep, it's a keeper. Oh, oh, sorry. You alright? Nice.
You're all set, bud.
Without getting around that nice and slow.
So this is probably the deepest these rods have ever fished. You can already tell, look, you're almost like out of line. I mean, you're not, but I'm just saying. This is 100 and something feet. I think this might be a fluke. I'm not sure. Yeah. This is a light rod though. Oh, it's a bass. Yeah, it's, I say it like it's a bad thing. No. At least we got more bass coming over the rails. I actually agree. It like holds better. Oh, come on. system. Ooh. Yeah, finally a fluke. Definitely a fluke. He's down there.
I fish with such a light setup too.
Yeah. It's the best.
It is the best.
As long as the drift is not too fast.
Yeah.
You know?
I used a 1.5 ounce for all day.
Wow. This is a 2. I don't know how you held with 1.5. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, it's just so much more. You feel everything. This may not even be a big fish, but just, this is so much fun.
Yeah. So much fun, even if it's a short. I did an 8-pounder yesterday.
Wow.
On a
What?
medium St. Croix, like 20 pound.
20 pound braid, yep. That's like this is my setup basically. What color was it? Did you catch it? Or the gulp?
I was using
What?
I was using King Shine.
King Shine, yeah. Nice.
There we go.
Woohoo! That's what I was looking forward to. Nice, thanks.
Nice one.
Nice, thanks. It's nice. That's alright. This skin's really soft right there. They're catching like that size back there too? Right? A couple have come up, right?
Yeah.
That was the one that won it. Got him. Oh, no. Yes. Stay pinned.
Get out of here, Ma. This one's mine.
This is a good one. Oh, it's coming up. Nice.
go.
All right, that works. Whew.
Single bucktail.
Single bucktail, as light as possible.
Nice fatty too.
That's
Look how fat that thing is.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap.
Wow. Thanks.
No problem. That thing's got to be over an inch fat.
Wow. Yeah, when you like have trouble reaching around the shoulder
when
there.
you can't grab it.
Yeah. You know, I don't feel that very often.
Lie back down in bed. It is National Lazy Are we saluting the lazy mom? Saluting all moms. Lazy today. I guess I'm here. Have we all been there? Christine's down on
This guy did it again. Yeah.
Just hold it.
Alright. You're good. It's a long way down still. Alright. Stop reeling, stop reeling. Alright. You got it.
That's small, that's a
Yeah, that's a he's small compared to that guy's, but it's still a good fish, babe.
Oh, I think that's what happens. You get sick twice. It's
I
a
don't-
trend right now.
Oh, that's right, he was sick earlier. Wow. Wow, he inhaled that. Good job, babe. It's a nice one. That's like 22 inches or so. I mean, that's a solid fish.
Like the baby's coming out.
It was hard to reel, right? All right, you want me to, here, you hold this. I'll put him away. I'll dispatch him. You want me to put him in this? Yeah, we'll have a picture of all of them later. Oh my goodness, babe, he inhaled that thing. Look at that. He absolutely inhaled it. You okay? That's the thing, that ball's in his stomach.
Thank you. And the ball just goes for. The ball is
It's crazy. You okay? We'll take a seat. Good job.
You can help me just do it by
Yeah, actually, I have a fish. It's so funny. I think it's actually a fluke too. Oh no, it's a sea bass.
Is it good, Cooper?
No. I don't think so, right? Check it.
Yeah, you can.
Might as well worth checking, right?
It's unfair.
Probably not, right? Oh. Okay, so here I'm gonna show you a recipe that my wife does for cooking whole fish, and sea bass are great. So you cut the fins off and you scale it. As you can see, it's been scaled, and you gut it. So you scale, gut, and cut the fins, and take out the gills as well. And that's about it. Just rinse it off. And then here you're going to see us stuff it with tomatoes and onions and salt and pepper. So what I'm doing here is creating a bigger pocket for the tomatoes and onions. And we're going to move some of those that were in the head area towards more of the center of the fish. Then to close up the pocket, you put toothpicks as shown. And then you cut slits on either side to allow the salt and pepper and the oil to get into the meat a little more. So then you find a pan that can hold the fish and put some olive oil on either side of the fish. Not too much, just enough to coat it. So then that goes in the oven, and I put it on broil. And in the meantime, I'm going to cut up this fluke. So I cut my fluke, mostly this way when they're really big. I don't care to keep, both sides of the fillet cut at once, because I'm just going to cut them separated anyway. So I pretty much just follow the spine and then cut away to the side, like pretty much every other fish. It's always starting with the white side first, since there's less meat, and when you flip it over, the dark side will be easier to cut since it's thicker. And as I'm doing this, I'm making sure that I get the ribbons so that I can save them for bait later. I'll keep them on the skin part, and then I'll cut them out later. And here we're just taking a picture of how thick the fish was. I mean, this really was probably the thickest fluke I've caught. So now I just make sure that there's no additional bones, and I actually take the ribbons off first. We use that for bait. And then take the skin off, just like a normal fillet. And here you see I'm cutting some of a bloodline. You know, I try to remove as much of any bloodline in any fish. Fluke don't really have a big bloodline, but when they're this big, you can tell there's a little bit of a bloodline. So now that all the pieces are cut up, I'll put them in a plastic bag. I will not rinse it with fresh water. I'll just put them in a bag, maybe with a little bit of olive oil. And that's it though. And now the sea bass is done. So we'll take it out of the oven, and that is what it looks like.
I thought you don't eat the whole fish.
Changed my mind.
Told you.
You won't waste anything.
Oh yeah. Learn from the best.